And breaking news now, a pursuit of a stolen vehicle. Desmond Shaw is live overhead in Sky 9. Hi, Desmond. Looks like you're on the 101 South.
Yep, that's right, Pat. We are southbound, eastbound, however you want to call it here on the 101. This is a pursuit involving LAPD, a stolen vehicle with Texas plates. But here's what's interesting, Pat, is we're hearing that this was an apparently unreported stolen vehicle, which is kind of perplexing. So that basically that they didn't learn that this vehicle was stolen through their system that they use with other law enforcement agencies. So it's possible that this vehicle was stolen very recently, or it's also possible that LAPD, whoa, really close there, even saw the vehicle being stolen. But you see how crazy they're driving here. LAPD may even have to back off into tracking mode. We'll see, or if they will see if they hand it off to CHP. But now we're making our way towards the Reseda exit here, eastbound on the 101, as we head through Tarzana and towards the 405.
That's right. Yeah, they're going through Encino now, coming up on White Oak Avenue. And is that their lights? The rear lights seem to, don't know if they're like putting on the brake for, off and on there. See that one? What is that, Desmond? Or is that a hazard signal?
I think they're maybe just tapping on the brakes, maybe just getting ready if they have to slam on the brakes because they're driving crazy, or I don't know, maybe it's a signal, or they're what's Morse code? I'm not entirely sure, but it is kind of a random there. But I'm going to widen out and show you here. Law enforcement, it really kind of looks like they've backed off at this point, and I don't believe, or maybe my pilot Chris can tell me if they had their helicopter overhead this. At some point, we didn't see a law enforcement spotlight or anything, but when they were on surface streets there, they were definitely pursuing this vehicle. But, okay, apparently LAPD's helicopter is overhead, but they must be in tracking mode at this point because we would see a spotlight on, but when they go into tracking mode, they'll turn that off. You try to be a little bit more incognito with these suspects. So from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like they are going into tracking mode, and indeed they are requesting CHP to come in and take this over. So we'll see if that indeed happens as we really fly here towards the 405.
And you're right. And, we will be able to tell if that's what they're going to do, if they're going to make that exit to the 405 coming up, because that is the next one where they're veering right, Desmond, so that could possibly what they're going to do. And as soon as I say that, then they get further in the left lane. So they have an opportunity to, of course, get on the 405 freeway, north or south, or to continue on the 101, or, of course, they could exit to some surface streets. Don't necessarily know what this driver is going to do, and I'm assuming that it's a driver. We don't know about anyone else being in the car, do we, Daz?
Haven't heard any word about any passengers on this one. But, yeah, you saw the erratic moves there on the left side of the freeway and then cutting all the way to the right like they were going to go to the 405 and then cutting right back to the eastbound, southbound 101 here as we now make our way towards the 134. A lot of times there's Caltrans construction that goes on this time of night where they've been rebuilding the center divider. I do not see any road work, though, taking place on this southbound side. And but really some high speeds now getting off the freeway, so we're going to exit at Van Nuys Boulevard into a pretty crowded area of Sherman Oaks. We'll see if the suspect goes north or south. You see it quickly taking that exit there, not even slowing down through that red light, making the red. I think going down towards Ventura Boulevard. Lots of restaurants, lots of pedestrians out here. Definitely a dangerous situation. I thought I saw a flicker of a spotlight there, and we'll see if LAPD decides to re-engage now that we're back on surface streets. Okay,
and this is a Honda Blue Passport, from what we understand, according to our assignment desk, as you had mentioned, with Texas plates. And again, it's just
right through.
They went right through that red light there, just crossed Moore Park, and keeps. And another red light.
Another one, right through Ventura.
Yeah, certainly not paying attention to traffic signals here, besides the speed. So, again,